watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning. Look at someone out there already enjoying this weather, running this morning on the Georgetown waterfront. Beautiful, cool start to the day. We're expecting temperatures to touch the 70s today, and they're expected to rise and be a nice weekend ahead. Jackie will have more on that coming up in just a minute, but thank you for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. We'll get to Liberty in just a second for more on those roads. Let's start things off with Jackie. For the forecast this morning, things starting off pretty cool.
Yeah, out there right now, we're starting off in the 50s. So overall, really nice start to the day, especially if you want to get that morning run in. And we're seeing those mainly clear skies for most areas. But back over towards western Maryland, parts of West Virginia, that's where we're starting off with a few of those sprinkles. Aside from that, the rest of the area, it is dry. Count with that chance for a stray shower later on today. But overall, most areas will actually remain dry, and any shower will be very light in comparison to what we saw yesterday afternoon. Those temperatures right now in the 50s for upper 50s in DC. We'll eventually notice those temperatures sliding back into those middle 70s for DC and areas south, lower 70s farther north, and then tomorrow also tracking the 70s as we settle out the rest of that work week. But we'll look at that weekend forecast coming up. Liberty is back with a look at the roadways. How's traffic right now?
We'll expect some delays this morning if you're traveling through southeast to get into work. There's an accident here on Suitland Parkway eastbound near Firth Sterling Avenue southeast crossing, and we're seeing a lot of red there and yellow on your screen, so give yourself extra time before heading out the door if you're traveling through southeast to get to work. Now, there's also an accident in the Dumfries area. This is along Virginia 234 near Dumfries Road, just near I-95. So if you're taking I-95 this morning, be aware of this crash in Dumfries is involving two vehicles. I'll send it to you, Tanaya.
Thank you, Liberty. Breaking now, Montgomery County Police confirm a SWAT officer shot and killed a man overnight. This all happened on Hampton Point Drive in Silver Spring.
DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay is live this morning at the scene. Jean-Marie, what is the latest?
Yeah, good morning. Still a lot to unpack here at the scene. I'm going to move out the way so you can take a look at this moment. As you can see, it's still a very, very active scene. Police have been on this scene for hours investigating here at the Hampton Point Apartments. Now, here's what we know so far. A family member actually called for a person in distress, and that's when police arrived. They found an adult male with a gun inside the home with his mother. Now, police did say they heard gunshots being fired inside the apartment, and after emergency response and the SWAT team arrived, patrol officers, all of them were negotiating with the man inside the apartment. They did make that final call to enter the apartment. Now, when they entered, the SWAT team did engage with the man, and then he was shot. He was taken to a hospital where he later died. Now, the mother is safe and unharmed, but this is still all an active scene. As you can see, detectives have been out here trying to gather as much information when it comes to this situation as of right now. Still a lot to still gather, still very early. Everything is preliminary at this moment, but we're still going to continue to follow the story and learn more. Now, this entire situation the investigation is being handled by the Maryland Attorney General's office at this moment. They are handling this entire investigation, and they do say body-worn camera footage is involved in this, and they do plan to release that within the next 20 days. For now, reporting live in Silver Spring, I'm Jean-Marie Sissay, DC News Now.
All right, Jean-Marie, thank you. New this morning, a Spotsylvania County, Virginia school board member is accusing another board member of assault.
The charges were filed yesterday. Nicole Cole, seen on the left of your screen, currently the vice chair of the school board. She's being accused of assaulting Lisa Phelps, who's on the right of your screen. Phelps currently oversees the Lee Hill district. Now, according to court records, the assault happened on May 20th, which is the same day as the most recent board meeting. Another meeting originally scheduled for this morning has been canceled. An arraignment hearing in the assault case is set for June 5th.
2134, cancel takeoff clearance. Go around.
Yeah, that's the frantic sound of an air traffic controller making an urgent call to stop two planes from colliding on the runway at Reagan National Airport. The FAA is now investigating this incident that happened yesterday morning. Now, according to officials, an American Airlines flight preparing to take off to Boston was called back to the gate. The agency says it is because another plane was landing on that same runway. This is not the first time, though, that there was a near miss at Reagan National. Last month, two planes nearly crashed into each other while crossing the same runway. Recently, federal lawmakers passed a measure allowing more flights to take off from DCA. But Virginia Senator Tim Kaine posted to X saying, quote, "I'm relieved no one was hurt, but this incident underscores again that DCA is at capacity. This shows why Senate action to jam even more flights into DCA was so dangerous. The FAA must resist any new flights that compromise safety.
And DC police need your help finding a suspected bank robber. Now take a look at this photo on your screen. This is Reginald Williams. Police say he robbed a Capital One bank on Farragut Square back in February. They say he threatened an employee before getting away with that money. If you have any information, you're asked to call police. And Montgomery County Police are looking for these two women. They're accused of stealing a car from a gym parking lot. This all happened last month outside of the Planet Fitness in downtown Silver Spring. Police say the women stole someone's car keys from the locker room and then drove off with the car. Police say they also used a credit card from inside that car to make a purchase. And Fairfax County Police are busting another retail theft crew. Police arrested 3 people from New York for allegedly stealing about $120,000 worth of over-the-counter medications. They say the crew has been targeting the county businesses since 2022. All 3 suspects are now facing charges.
And 2 days, sections of Metro's Red Line in Montgomery County is expected to close for summer construction. Now, the renovations are impacting 5 stations. That's Glenmont, Wheaton, Forest Glen, Silver Spring, and Tacoma stations. Officials say while the Tacoma station is expected to reopen at the end of June, the other stations are likely going to stay closed until the end of August. Now, Metro has several options for people who rely on the Red Line to get around. Free shuttle buses are replacing trains at impacted stations. The shuttles are expected to run every 4 to 8 minutes, and Metro is also providing 2 limited stop service lines for faster transportation between select stations. However, riders are still encouraged to plan for extra time. In Montgomery County, Maryland, Randolph Road is expected to get a $100,000 grant to help improve road safety. The Montgomery County Department of Transportation says Connecticut Avenue to Georgia Avenue has been designated a high injury area. Plans for the road include increasing ADA compliance, improving pedestrian crossings, and making intersections more safe.
And people living in Culpeper County, Virginia are rebuilding this morning after a tornado hit the area on Sunday. According to the National Weather Service, the EF1 tornado had winds of up to 95 miles an hour. The tornado injured several people. Some of the damage from the tornado included downed power lines, fallen trees, and damaged homes, which you can see here. One person living in the area recalls how terrifying it was for them.
It was so dark, so I grabbed her and went in the bathroom. I told her, sit here. I was praying to the Lord, please, Lord, help me and my mom.
All the power has since been restored to the area after that storm.
All right, 2 new giant pandas are coming to the National Zoo by the end of the year.
That's right. The news comes more than 6 months after the zoo had to send the original 3 pandas back to China. Now, DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has a look at how pandemonium already taking hold.
Here at the National Zoo, they are already starting to sell merchandise, including panda ears and stuffed pandas. There is just such an excitement in the air with people wanting to see the pandas again, or even for the first time. For more than 50 years, pandas have been iconic in D.C.
It's just like a part of DC. Like, part of DC is coming to the zoo and seeing the pandas, so it was really strange to not have them the last few months.
After 6 months without them, soon locals and tourists will have 2 new giant pandas to visit, 2-year-olds Bao Li and Qing Bao.
It's very exciting.
Bao Li's mother was actually born at the zoo in 2013, and his grandparents, Tian Tian and Mei Xiang, lived at the zoo from 2000 to 2023.
It's like your friends went away to a foreign country for vacation, and then they're coming back.
Some kids have never seen a panda in person before,
They're really big and cuddly.
while others can't get enough.
It's very cute when they play with their toys and eat bamboo. And when they're sleeping, they look very cute, especially the babies.
The new agreement will have the National Zoo and partners in China conduct cooperative research projects. Any offspring from the 2 pandas will move to China by the age of 4.
They're super friendly and they love children. And how I feel is they're very easygoing, they're harmless, and that's why we love pandas so much. I mean, all they do is chewing up bamboos all day.
Many are excited for a return trip once the pandas arrive.
It's a great zoo, and we're excited to come back in the future and see them in real life.
FedEx will once again be flying the Panda Express over the Pacific Ocean to bring those pandas here to D.C. Once they get here, they will have to be quarantined for 30 days before being let out into the open enclosure for the public to see. It's not clear exactly what the timeline is looking like. At the National Zoo, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Thank you, Daniel. Well, D.C. is the second U.S. city to announce the return of pandas after San Diego. A new research and breeding agreement is in effect for the next 10 years. All right, time now 6.